The Big Push. Command ship Hyperion, holding perimeter orbit over Confederate capital world, Tarsonis. I was actually talking about this campaign the other day in the CCM Discord. People were talking about. Um, oh, I feel sick. Um, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, they were saying like, about Karrigan's powers. Like, someone mentioned maybe there's something to protect about mind reading, psi shields, but there's issues in, you know, using those. Exposure to them too long drives you mad. But beyond that, like, Karrigan didn't know Manx was going to betray her, even though he was actively planning on betraying her, and she's reading minds. Someone's saying, like, was she even on the same ship as him? As far as I remember, after not the last mission, but the previous one, she, they promise me you'll never use one of those again. She does actually go and argue with him over them and storms out of his room, according to Liberty's Crusade. She's in the same room as Max and still doesn't know he plans to kill her. Blizzard was always flaky about how powerful she is. And, like, to exemplify this, in Brood War, she dominates Rasagal, but without even stepping foot on Shakuras. She dominates one of the most powerful psychics in the galaxy, and moreover, she dominates a Protoss that's been alive since Adun. You know the guy that all the Protoss reference? Adun the Toridas. That war hero? Yeah, she was there when they were exiled from Ire. She was born on Ire as an Erazim. She's old, like 2000 and she's 1,000 and something years old, or 1,500 and something years old. She's venerable, and she's Protoss. And Karrigan dominated her from some distance away. That's incredibly powerful. It basically makes ever fighting against Karrigan a plot hole. Because how is she not making you eat, trying to eat the other people around you? Or just shoot them? Or look at the SC2 with the data cores. She's like, oh, you're trying to keep something from me. Why don't you just read his mind? Why don't you make him tell you? Why don't you make him fillet himself with a gun? You know, why doesn't she read the mind of anyone there in the city? I'm sure someone knows. You know? Maybe that's too many minds to search through, too much time. But why not Raynor? He's there. If she can dominate Rasagal while not even being on the planet, she should be able to do something like that. Going up against her becomes a plot hole because she's too powerful. She's too much a threat. She's too difficult. I get wanting to set up a powerful enemy, and with the death of an Overmind, Karrigan filling that slot, she needs to be powerful. But they made her too powerful and too mobile. She's not bound to a singular place where coming close to her is the threat. She's an active agent moving around the galaxy, moving around the sector, and her mind domination can reach out beyond the planet she's even on to dominating one of the most powerful psychic minds. If Rasagal wasn't resistant to such a domination, then what chance does anyone else have? How couldn't she just make Manx kill himself, throw himself off the building, or more yet, dominate him and a dropship pilot, and have him fly himself to Char so she can beat him to death herself? Because that would be within her power to do so, and anyone that tries to stop him, just dominate them too. They made her incredibly powerful, to the point where fighting against her itself is a plot hole. Like I said, Blizzard does good settings, but you almost need to just use them as an idea bank and then hand it off to people that can handle it better. Like, I like the settings, but there is a lot of issues with it. And the more I talk about it, the more I kind of start to hate it because it's just like fuck. You just start seeing holes, you know. And one thing that does always bug me is the SC2 argument that, like, oh, no, Rayner should be over all the wounds of Brood War. It's been 4 years, but he should still be pining for Carrigan. Like, you know, in the first case, they're arguing, oh, that would just be leaving an emotional limbo for 4 years, and him pining for Carrigan for 4 years isn't. Like, I can get it can be hard to get over someone, but they didn't seem to have that much of a thing going on. And you think her murdering his buddies and backstabbing him and manipulating him will kind of overshadow it all. And I suppose there's a bit of that later on, but he's still just a puppy at the end of it, all mad about her. And then there's Harder to Swarm with Gaslight, Gatekeep, Genocide, Garrigan, and he's still a puppy for her. There's a mere nod to Brood War in it, and that's it. Oh, it's frustrating. Like, again, I think I like the setting of StarCraft, the Protoss, the Terrans, the Zerg. It's a nice setting. Um, but it kind of needs to go over and a fine pruning. Like in Harder to Swarm, Karrigan implants that Protoss chick with a parasite, and it doesn't dominate her, but that would be a more restrictive way of, the whole Rossagal thing. Having it done like that would add danger and mystery, but not have her be an impossible enemy. And could lead to an arms race of, her building better parasites to better defenses against them, kind of thing. But her just being able to dominate Rossagal without even stepping foot on the planet, we don't even know when she did it, but she just mind controlled Rossagal at some point. It makes it impossible to actually fight against her and be consistent with the lore. I suppose the only way will be that she just doesn't feel like dominating you, and it's just through sheer apathy you're getting to fight her. But that would also mean that you can never really be a threat, because, well, then she'll get pissed and just dominate you and make you shoot yourself. So. Like I said, Blizzard has done some good settings, but they don't do well with them. Look at Warcraft, you know? I haven't looked at I haven't finished Shadowlands, so I can't comment on stuff. But they didn't write Shadowlands well, and they aren't going to do anything beyond that well. They they shit the bed a lot, so it's disappointing. Oh damn! Project Warlock has actually been fully released. I should get on to that. I played it a little during early access, but that was it. Project Warlock 2. Should try and find my name in it. But, yeah, so I remember I was talking to CCM about it, and the reason I brought it up was it's around this time in the campaign. Karrigan is noted to be on the same ship as Mangsk, having an argument with him about the use of the Sciameter. It's either prior to this mission or after this mission she has an argument with him about it. And she storms off. She was in the very room as him and didn't hear his mind saying, "I'm a killer. I'm a killer." So Blizzard is flaky with her powers. I suppose the only justification will be is she does respect Mangsk up to the end. Before she gets infested, she respects him. So maybe out of respect, she wasn't reading his mind. She probes everyone else's, like Raynor, but I guess she just wasn't reading his mind, because respect. He was the guy who freed her, so. But beyond that, even if you have that answer there, if she can dominate Rossagol from a planet away, why couldn't she dominate Raynor on the same planet? Why couldn't she read his mind to find out where the data cores were? Some people were complaining about the data core thing, and myself, it did look weird, but I'm imagining maybe she's just psychically perusing it. Or maybe it's just shorthand by Blizzard saying that, yeah, she's searching this, keeping her as an active presence on the map so you can keep track of her, but, she's just either psychically perusing it, or it's just shorthand for saying here she is. Because, like, the cities you're going through are, like, the scale of the maps you're on are like shorthand for what's actually happening. Like, the amount of Marines you get for every Marine you make is shorthand. The amount, like, one Zealot can kill many more than Zerglings than you see in game. But I think someone was saying it was more like 18 Zerglings per Zealot. So, like, the unit scaling is completely different to what we see to the actual lore. And the maps are much bigger than what we actually see, and, So, if they're taking leeway there, or you could take leeway with, what Karrigan's doing, the scanning thing. You can either put it down to her psychically scanning through the buildings, or it's just being shorthand to show where she is and what she's doing. But why she can't just read Raynor's mind? Meh. Who knows? That's a plot hole. That's actually poor writing. They made her too powerful and too active. The Zerg, lured by the Psymeter signal, descended upon the unsuspecting Confederate forces and annihilated them. Once again, the Protoss fleet, under command of High Templar Tassadar, arrived and incinerated the planet.
Greetings, Commander. Receiving incoming transmission.
The time of our final strike against the Confederacy is close at hand. Before we can strike at Tarsonis itself, however, we must break through the Confederacy's most potent defenses. General Duke will brief you.
I've defended Tarsonis in over 30 major battles, so I know its defenses inside and out. There are 3 primary orbital platforms.
Oh, this is new. I never noticed that before.
For the Confederate fleet. If we assault the central platform, we should cause enough of a ruckus to allow a small force to break through the planetary defenses.
General, I'm impressed. I never figured you for the frontal assault type.
Well, the Confederates have Omega and Delta Squadron troops defending the platform. And they're nothing compared to my Alpha Squadron boys.
Right.
Glad I didn't skip it. I accidentally clicked. Central orbital defense platform. Perimeter orbit over Tarsonis. Really not sure I'm going to cut that. The starting bit. Ooh, we do have allies. Nice. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to cut that initial bit of me talking about the war and the writing. It's right on the level screen, but... So should I snippet that onto the previous episode or start to this one? No idea. But I need to stop for a second. I should be back in a bit. Hello, folks, and I've returned. Ended up lying down here for a bit. I was feeling sick, so I just kind of laid down here. I can actually nodded off for a bit. I think it's, one of those sleeps where you think you've slept, but it just feels like you closed your eyes. But it feels like there's a lapse of time, but it feels like there wasn't. My hands also feel weirdly like numb. There's like a sensation to them. It's weird. Give me a sec. Hey, folks, and welcome back to this. I played a bit there, but I wasn't really happy with it. I'm gonna restart. I feel I was kind of playing like an idiot. As I said in the other bit, I'm not sure how much I said. Well, I was saying I was feeling sick earlier, so I ended up resting here on bed a little, and because my eyes nodded off for an indecipherable amount of time. It's one of those sleeps where it feels you haven't slept, but you know there's a skip of time, but it feels like you just blinked, and yeah, probably should just try and sleep, but I wanted to finish what I was doing, so. But I just was not Copus Mentis. So, let's try again.
Greetings, Commander.
I could scale it up to
Receiving
endgame, but it
incoming trans-
feels imprudent. Wonder what endgame means.
I read you. I'm listening.
Standing by.
I'm here. I'm gone.
What?
Get over there. Okay. And my boys will claim to Western Docking Bay will link up with you once Confederates in the area have been pushed out. We will claim to Eastern Dry Docks. And it's just gone. I didn't read them initially because like, oh, I already read those, but those were in the other version. There's no chat log. Here it is. We've laid claim to the Eastern Dry Docks. I'll be sure to keep any Confederate stragglers from flanking you, Magistrate. Should be a comma there.
Yes, sir? Reporting for duty.
We'll ignore this because apparently going battle cruiser is a terrible idea here. Well, against Terran. Is it just a generally terrible idea? Battle cruiser is better against Protoss and Zerg.
Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Well,
Up.
SCP good to go, sir.
Huh.
Give me something to shoot. SCP good to go, sir.
Put one more in that queue, and let's start worrying about this stuff.
I read you.
Set up an emergency repair group.
SCP good to go.
9, not quite what I wanted, but it's fine.
Our allies' base is
Uh,
under attack.
and that's not the one I wanted, but I keep hitting the wrong keys.
SCP good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders received. Right away, sir. SCP good to go, sir.
Oh, I guess since I don't...
SCV good to go, sir.
I still can't bring myself to block it.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Fortify. Given ghosts, putting it back here seems like a terrible idea.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
And I keep hearing that as...
Captain?
Seriously? Dropship, dropship, dropship.
Our allies'
There we go.
base is under attack.
Oh, and already fully staffed. Beautiful.
In transit, HQ. In the 5555.
Give me a sec. Hey, folks, and I'm Beak. One sec. And I'm back. This time for real.
SCV good to go, sir.
What is going on with the symbol here? I have no idea.
SCV good to go, sir.
I guess Alpha Company? Alpha Squadron? There. That forces them to assist in my defense. Okay, let's get some production going.
Orders received.
Do I want to go air or do I want to go ground? I kinda want to go ground. Sorry, got that. I don't have one of these.
Right away, sir. Roger that.
Grab Goliath. Grab some Marines. Yeah. Do this. Okay. In the last run, the Antigans were able to handle themselves.
SCV good to go, sir.
Sons of Coral and the militia, not so much. But I sent in some militia here, or I sent them here. There might prove easier. This place is like two bases stacked on top of it. Stacked on each other, I think. It's a pretty hard target.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Our allies' base is under attack.
I do start with this.
Our allies'
Also,
base is
2/3
under
of the targets combined base vitals are 500. It takes all their health to count. Huh, I didn't notice the combined. I was just thinking that either deals 2/3 damage to them or 500. But, okay, that's insane. So if there's really high health value units in there, mixed in with lower health value units, I could end up damning them. Like, say if they were somehow tough enough to survive the 500, but the higher health skewed it such that it still killed them. That's nice.
Vespine
No.
Geyser exhausted.
Not sure what units those would need to be, but yes. Wait. This is already gone. Jesus Christ.
Nuclear missile ready.
Lift. Drop. Over here.
Yes, sir? Orders received. I can't build here. Roger that. You want a piece of me, boy?
Our allies' base is under attack.
The Antigans are doing what they can to try and expand. Grab these.
Our allies' base is under attack.
You want a piece of me? I can't build here. Roger that. Right away.
Our allies' base is under attack.
There we go.
Commander. Rock and roll out here.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Some research. Good stuff. Da da da. They're calling that a nuke. Exploding servos. Oh, servers are new. Vultures gain 33% increased attack speed, Glides and Diamondbacks gain 25% increased movement speed, and siege tanks change modes 34% faster. Oh, these are all just heading over here.
Our allies' base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our allies' base is under attack.
With ghosts, I'm honestly contemplating is, going mech at all. Is it even a good idea?
Research complete. Add-on complete. Research base is under attack.
Oi!
SCV good to go, sir.
Bastards. First time that happened.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir?
Don't know how many lost. I presume we lost some, but I don't know how many.
SCV good to go, sir.
Upgrade complete. Our allies' base
I'm guessing
is
that
under
might be
attack.
somewhere they have to drop to.
Mineral field depleted. Our allies' base is under attack.
I'm tell them to attack here to give themselves cover to actually try and expand.
Our allies' base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Research complete.
Sometimes they need detection, sometimes they
Mineral
don't.
field depleted.
At least he didn't start calling down a nuke.
Base is under attack. Our
And oh my ghost.
Mineral field depleted.
Somebody call for an exterminator. Right away, sir.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Kill.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Delighted to serve.
I haven't got all day.
Finally.
Not enough energy.
I guess
Here.
we
Somebody
stop.
call for an exterminator.
Our allies' base is under attack.
I hear that.
Okay. I wish I had space because I want to have more than one nuke in the pipe.
Our allies' base is under attack.
What?
Call the shot.
Research complete.
Hmm.
Never know what hit 'em.
Up here. I want to check something.
I'm gone.
Our allies'
Okay, they don't
base
actually
is
lose the
under
buff.
attack.
It gets covered, but they don't actually lose it.
Make up your mind.
Oh,
Our allies' base is under attack. Base is under subreddit.
bastards.
Our allies' base is under attack.
What needs killing?
Our allies' base is under
Pull
attack.
back.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Our allies' base is under attack.
Orders, Captain?
What?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Our allies' base is under attack.
Bastards.
You want a piece of me, boy? What needs killing?
Alright, let's
Our
see.
allies' base is under attack.
Do got all those upgrades. Do like the Diamondbacks, though I don't want to get the movement speed increase for them because they're already pretty fast. Well, actually, I already have the movement speed increase for them. Shit.
You want a piece of me, boy? What needs killing?
Those are separate, actually separate platforms. Good.
Our allies' base is under attack.
I thought they were. I didn't. I forgot Smart Silver's boost the Diamondback. I didn't want to get it for them simply because I like to try and keep my army together. Once they start getting too fast compared to each other, they start getting killed. Unless you start microing it.
Is under attack.
You don't expect me to play the game, though, do you?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Our allies' base is under attack.
Hmm.
Our allies' base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
allies' base is under attack.
No. No.
What needs killing?
Upgrade complete.
Actually, I should get, you. Should grab that for passive detection.
Research complete. Our allies' base
Up.
is under attack. Our allies' base is under attack.
Bit late on that front. Well, apparently not.
Upgrade complete.
Jesus. What are their upgrades to? I haven't saved. Jesus. Normally I'm saving like a whore. Whores, as you know, are well known for their saves coming dantics. Go back. I'm really not used to SC1's way of playing. Or at least this way's this game's depiction of it.
Receiving headquarters. Let's roll. Goliath neutralized.
Mineral field depleted.
Excellent.
Well, that worked out. This game's
Our
depiction
allies'
of
base
it.
is under attack.
You want a piece of me,
The
boy?
supply is negligible. So you have to make a lot more to actually have a full army.
Goliath online. Yes, sir? You want a piece of me, boy? I haven't got all day.
Their economy is floundering.
Boy. Goliath online.
Mineral field depleted. Our allies' base is under attack.
Should have set a defensive line up here. Because it could make it easier to hit.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, move up.
Right away, sir.
Our allies' base is under attack.
I think we may have a gas leak.
Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies' base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
If I need to fall back, I
Our
can do it like
allies'
that.
base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field upgrade complete. Our allies' base is under attack.
Orders, Captain? You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay.
Right away, sir. Ready to roll out. Affirmative.
can get level 3. Which I think this is like a few bases clustered together. That's why it's just so potent. Okay.
What?
Pull back here so they actually have to hit the defensive line.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Orders received.
I'm gonna try another nuke.
Call the shot.
Get my mic. Oh, we got mines. We do have mines around the place. Huh. I can remember making more tanks. Ooh, pull back. Oh, we already lost.
Our allies' base is under attack.
This hits all air units. Your own and theirs.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Gone down.
Reporting for duty.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Roger that. You want a piece of me, boy?
Thank you for largely ignoring my guys. They had a plan in mind and they were sticking to it.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Why?
Upgrade complete.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Reporting for duty.
Kill.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field. Our allies' base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Jesus. What with Ghost Division? And my bunkers are gone again.
Our allies' base is mineral field depleted.
they just did a drop.
SCV good to go, sir.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Nice.
SCV good to go, sir.
Hold on.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Our allies' base is under attack.
What are you even doing?
Mineral field depleted.
Fucking irradiates.
Allies' base is under attack.
I haven't saved since then. Fucking hell. Restart. Terran really hard counters Terran. Like, my god. If you go mech, lockdown. Each ghost can hit out maybe like 2 lockdowns at full energy. If you go bio, then a science vessel can irradiate you. Yeah, I'm definitely not putting this on endgame. It also feels prudent to save, given that we have to go through this every time.
Greetings, Commander. Receiving incoming.
There we go.
Reporting for duty. Checked up and go call the shot.
Well, I can't believe this. Half a squadron never would have left this equipment behind. That's what I call sloppy.
I'm listening. Buckle up. Destination in transit, HQ.
I read you.
What is that square off? Row, actually. Okay, that's enough of those.
Not enough minerals.
Should I go nuking? Like a way around their annoying composition will be to have a ton of
Our allies' base is under attack.
ghosts and just nuke the shit out of them.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Now I could do it back to them, but I'm not sure how
Our allies' base
effective it would be. It'd also push for a lot of micro for me, which is not gonna happen.
Good to go, sir.
I kind of hate saying no flatly, but
Orders received. Roger that.
I know. It doesn't seem like something that's gonna happen. Let's be honest here.
Good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Our allies' base is under attack.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
The Antiquans aren't doing too bad. Wonder if I should just try pushing with them.
SCV good to go, sir. All right, bring it on.
Okay, my economy is
Orders
doing
received.
well for some reason.
Roger that. Affirmative. All right, bring it on.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Research.
All right, bring it on. Something on your mind? No problem. I dig. You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh god, this is fun to them all.
All right, bring it on.
I thought it would do like only one at a time, but no. It kind of just carpeted the area.
You keep pushing it.
Hover units.
All right, bring it on.
forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. You want a piece of me, boy?
Our allies' base is under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Seems like it would be possible to set up a bunker line here now. Like early on, like they aren't pre-set up. Like in a lot of campaigns you play, the enemies are like pre-set up. They're like pre-established in an area. Like I played a lot of campaigns where the enemy never expands. They never build their bases. They like look at Legends of Arcane. As far as I remember, the enemies never expand there. There may be a turn in the tides and a sudden rush from the enemies. Suddenly, maybe a new person joins the battle. Maybe there could be an expand thing, but it's often a scripted event. Like, oh, this is scripted, but what I mean is these guys will just expand if you leave them be. Like in other campaigns, maybe they have some similar, but I think it's more of an exception rather than just casually part of the mission of the enemy mounting, like to beat, to rival you or overwhelm you. You know, in a lot of campaigns, the enemy doesn't like push their defensive line forward like they do here. They don't take expansions. Remember the Protoss in the previous mission. You know, they don't do it. So it requires, you know, a different mindset.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
Literally the moment ago to check it.
Well,
Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies' base is under attack.
Go ahead, HQ.
you want a piece of me, boy? I haven't got it.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Ghost reporting. Neutralized.
Mineral field depleted.